Hi, this is Preeta and welcome to Dakshin Curry. I don't know how many of you are aware of vaivapu, which is also called as banana flower. Today I'll be showing you how to make a easy stir fry. It is also called as banana flower poriyal. It's a really healthy recipe and we will start from scratch. I'll show you how it looks like, how it's to be cleaned. That's the major process in the entire recipe. So stay tuned. So to make vaivapu stir fry, obviously the main ingredient is going to be the banana flour, which I have here. Now I have this fresh flour, and apart from that I've already chopped it and immersed it in buttermilk. We'll speak more about this in detail later. Let's have a look at the other ingredients. I'll be using mustard, urad dal, a pinch of turmeric, some dhania powder, salt to taste, hing, chopped onion, grated coconut, curry leaves and oil. Now the idea, how do you clean them? Basically, obviously first you are going to remove this, wash this, and you need to plug this out in an entire bunch. What we are going to do is firstly rub it a little like this. Now the minute you do that, you will see this part. Now this is the part that you need to remove. Now this is a tough part. Even when you try to chop it up, it's not going to chop. It's really tough, you can see. So this is something that you need to eliminate. What I have done is, I have a bowl here in which I had taken some buttermilk and some chilled water, and then what I did is, you just have to chop it up like you chop any other vegetable. Just chop it and place it, because otherwise it will start to discolor once you start chopping it. Now I am doing it in two steps. What I am doing is, I am going to cook this separately and then make the stir fry. If you are in a hurry, what you can do is, you can do the entire process in one go also. Now that I have added this, I am going to add a bit of turmeric, a little bit of salt and a little bit of hing, and I am going to mix this up. So now that I have added the hing, the turmeric and salt, what I am going to do is, I am just going to cook this on a medium flame for 3 to 4 minutes, and this cooks pretty easily. Some people, what they do is, they even pressure cook this for say around 2 to 3 whistles. Not required. We will mix this up. You can also cover and cook this. I am just going to allow this to cook for a few minutes. Now the fascinating fact is that this is really good for health, full of fiber, really good for women. Now we also make something called as usli out of it, which is a combination of lentils and this particular ingredient into a nice sabzi. You can also make vade out of it, tastes really good. So as you can see, the only process, the tiring process, is the cleaning part. Once you are done with that, it's really easy to make. And what we will do is, we will start making the tadka for this. And we will add oil. I personally feel that if you add coconut oil, it goes really well. And I am going to add mustard, allow it to crackle. Now this is a basic stir fry preparation. What I am doing is, I am adding dhania powder in this recipe. That can also be omitted in a way. My mom does not usually use dhania powder, but I love the flavor, so I will be using dhania powder. You can also use slit green chilies if you don't like that bland flavor. I personally like it with just the banana flour and the coconut. So our mustard is starting to crackle. Add a bit of urad dal, curry leaves. Let's mix this up. Also add some hing. You can also add hing water if you are not using powdered hing. And we will mix this nicely. Now I am going to add onions. If you have shallot onions, what we also call as Madras onions, you can use that. Give a very nice flavor. We'll add a bit of turmeric again and just mix this up. Now the idea is now to brown the onions just till it's translucent. So onions are now nice and soft. I'm going to add our vayarappu. I have cooked it separately. If you want, you can add the uncooked banana flour at this stage and cover it with the lid and cook. You can do that also. So before I mix this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add salt to taste. Now remember that I've already added some salt, and I'm going to add dhania powder. Now we'll cook this for a couple of minutes. I'm going to increase the flame a bit, and then we'll add our coconut. So let's have a look at how our sabzi is doing. Now I checked once after a minute and I felt that it needed some more cooking time. So I've allowed it to cook. Now you can see that the moisture is completely absorbed. I'll add the coconut and a good quantity of that. I'm keeping some for garnish. And our vayarappu stir fry or vayarappu poriyal is ready. Let's serve this. If you have not used this ingredient, this is the right time. Make this recipe, share it and hit subscribe on India Food Network. Until next time, bye.